right. Welcome and welcome back, folks, to a Notre Dame Defense 2023 Outlook Hot Taker Deep Fake edition of the Always Irish Show. As always, you can find the program on YouTube. Do it, subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate it very much. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps me as well. Notifications on, you know why. That way you'll be alerted every time a new episode drops. You don't want to miss it. Twitter, search bar Always Irish or at Always Irish Inc. Emails, alwaysirishnd@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want me. You can locate me. Call in line 312-900-8815. Call and tell Johnny all you heard and seen. Fighting Irish Wire every day. Make it a part of your Google Media Notre Dame routine and read what we have to say about the Irish. So, welcome in, everybody. We're talking about the offense. We're talking about spring ball. We got to talk about the defense, too. And since we're doing a little bit of hot take, deep fake, I want it to be a deep fake. I think it's a hot take. I'm worried Notre Dame's defense may actually take a step back this year. It hurts me to say it goes against our DNA and what we've been for a long time, really, since 17 at least? Like, I give Kelly credit for that. The defense has been the strongest part of the team, the most reliable part of the team from then up until this moment. I really want to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I just have some concerns based off last year's performance and combining that with some of the personnel. I have some issues that need to be worked through. So let's get into some of this. Number one, Al Golden, okay first year, but it wasn't, I wouldn't say it's up to the recent Notre Dame standard of shutdown defenses. I just don't think it was. I'm not going to say it was horrible. I'm not going to go that far. It wasn't horrible. It was all right, but it was nothing great, and I don't feel it was quite up to the recent Notre Dame defensive standards. Just a couple things that stick out, like some of the blitz schemes, the timing of them, the guys you're sending, they just always seem to be a second late. And that was an issue seemingly all year. The run D, not good enough in some key moments, key games. Second to last TD rate allowed in the red zone in the whole country. That might be the biggest one to me. Is that a statistical anomaly? Or are we running defensive sets you can't run down there? It makes no sense to me that with Notre Dame's overall talent level defensively, that we end up in a position allowing the second most TDs in the red zone of any team by percentage. I second to last, there's something wrong with your structure there. And that's an issue. That's an issue. And so the irony of all ironies here is that the Notre Dame secondary, a major concern for everybody the last 20, 25 years, looks to be in a way better position than I remember recently, while the front seven concerns me now. It's just the ultimate irony. We begged all those years through Weiss and everything else. We need a good secondary. We need a good secondary. Now I feel like we're building one. And I got questions all over the front seven. D-line, where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the big guys clogging up the middle that sets the tone for everything you want to do defensively? We're short on that in terms of bodies, and it concerns me a lot. And some of it's just natural graduation NFL. What are you going to do? Well, what you got to do is have the next guy that could clog up the middle and be there. That's what you do. It's not an excuse. Oh, well, we lost guys in the NFL. So does every other team. That's why you recruit and develop depth. So the next guy comes in there and clogs up the middle. Nobody runs and nobody moves that wall. So that's an issue to me. It's a big concern. If you're not strong up front, you're behind before you're even getting going with everything else. If you can't hold the line up front. And I'll also say, this may not always show. This is the type of problem that you may be able to get by in 8 or 9 of our games, but I guarantee you when you play the big three on the schedule, and I'm not even going to say the names because you all know, exactly who I'm referencing. When you play the big three is when, if this is a problem up front, you're going to see it because they're going to lean on you. They're going to lean on you. Ohio State's capable of it. I expect Clemson to be improved. And USC, they bullied us around on both sides of the ball last year, and it offends me. And I lay awake at night upset about it. It's one thing if your Heisman guy throws for 1,000,000 yards. They bullied us. They bullied us on both sides of the ball. I thought we were the tough ones, and they were the California surfer dudes who play soft. Nope. They pushed us around. I got an issue with that. Big issue. And then the linebackers. The recruiting has honestly been pretty darn solid. Yet this group seemed to struggle most of last year. They were expected to be a strength of the team going in. I remember in camp reading and writing articles and all this, like looking forward to that group and they're going to be exciting. And in the middle of that defense, holding strong and all that. I don't think that happened. I was disappointed with that group all year. Something just seemed off. The timing, something didn't gel right with that group. It was always a quarter second late to make a play. For these reasons, I feel more concerned than I've been in a long time about the Notre Dame defense, and I do not like it. I do not like it at all, but I'm just being honest about my concerns. Again, I want to be wrong. I so want to be wrong about this. I'm just being honest. We may be looking at a situation where that offense gets a lot better and the defense takes a step or two back. And I don't want it to be. Al needs to really examine some blitz schemes, personnel matchings, red zone setups for this next year. Notre Dame's been known for tough defense. You got to keep that going. I want this opinion to be a deep fake, but I'm afraid it's a hot take. I have real concerns here, and some of it's structural, like formations or what you're going to run. Some of it, though, is like in the red zone. I think Al could change certain things to maybe shore some of that up because it just seems like a big outlier that we'd be second to last in touchdown rate allowed in the red zone. That may be more of like a structural schematic. A couple little changes could help shore that up. But like when I talk about that beef on the defensive line, there's not the bodies to shore it up right now. So like that's one where I don't know what the easy answer is. It's not so much schematic as I need a Lewis Nixon there filling up the middle, and we don't have guys that big, and it's a problem. It's a problem. You may be able to get away with it 8 or 9 games, but those big three, they're going to lean on that, and you're in trouble. So I want this to be a deep fake. I'm afraid it's a hot take. What do you think?